My journey to this chamber began many years ago when my daughter was born. And gazing down at this most beautiful and incredible creature in my arms, I became very conscious of the world that my husband and I were bringing her into. And I resolved to make it the best place I could possibly be. Although at the time I did not have a real plan for that. Several years later, when she started kindergarten, I joined the PTA, like many parents do. And before long, I attended advocacy days here in Olympia, and my continuing involvement led me to be the state legislative director for the Washington State PTA. Through that great honor, I learned about the needs and the challenges of children all across this great state. It's what inspired me to run for office. But this is not about me today. This is about the millions of children in our state who are affected by every law we pass, whether it's education funding, whether it's access to health care, safety on our roads and in our communities, the preservation of our environment, or protecting our civil rights. Children don't get to vote for who represents them in this chamber. That's an awesome responsibility that we have, Mr. Speaker. Most of us are familiar with the saying, children should be seen and not heard. Well, I don't buy that, and it's an outdated mindset from a previous time where children were supposed to keep quiet and not speak up in public. But today, we encourage children to speak up. I know all of you have pieces of paper and drawings and letters in your offices from children expressing their vision for what they want their schools to be. We all have heard powerful testimony from children in our committees. And there are major pieces of legislation that have passed because children spoke up. Apple Health passed because they spoke up. Early Start passed because they spoke up. College-bound scholarship program and the DREAM Act passed because they spoke up. But despite this, we know that many children are not heard in our chamber. They don't come to testify, they don't visit our offices, they don't send us emails, and they don't rally on the steps. But we cannot forget about them. So that beautiful and amazing creature I held in my arms many years ago is now in college. And it's amazing how quickly those years pass by. When I look back, watching her step onto the school bus on that first day of kindergarten, marching up onto it like she owned the place, never even looked back. She was ready to begin her adventure. It's amazing how quickly those years pass by. And even though humans have the longest childhoods in the animal kingdom, many mothers and fathers wonder, where could all that time have gone? My journey here began because of her, and it continues because of all the children out there right now and the children in here today who deserve good schools, strong families, and safe communities. I hear them, I see them, and I think of them each time I push the button to take a vote on their behalf in this great state. Let us always remember to be their voice. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.